I have to be careful not to make the areas too bright or loud, because then it'll start distracting the eye instead of being like cohesive. So I'm trying to be mindful of that too. All right, I'm gonna let this dry. I don't want to push this too much further. I'm playing around with the idea of possibly outlining parts of it. I don't think I would do it everywhere, but you guys know I like linear elements sometimes. I think it could handle it. What I like about the outline is it sort of brings parts of the flowers forward and then lets others kind of fade. So I'm kind of digging that. So I kind of want to add dots in here because dots have been something I've been really enjoying in my work, but I also don't want to be a one-trick pony. So I'm trying to resist. I need to think about it. I'm going to take a break real quick. Okay guys, I took a little break and I think I know what I'm going to do. This is a Blackwing pencil. It's got a very like firm lead, but it's a very rich lead. So it's kind of interesting. It's not like a 9B where it's really buttery soft. It's kind of sharp. So you can get really fine dark lines. And I'm going to go back into some of these areas and re-outline some of the forms because they got a little lost and some of them are really beautiful and I want to kind of bring them back into the mix. And just like with the white outline, I probably am not going to do this everywhere because I don't want all the flowers to have the same, you know, clarity. But because her hair is so linear, I like the idea of the flowers having some of that element in them as well. It's always about looking and seeing how everything's relating to each other, right? When we paint and when we create a piece, we have to see how things are communicating with each other. You know, do the flowers make sense with her? Does she make sense with the flowers? Where is my eye going? What, you know, where is their visual weight? So this is the part of the composing where we really need to stop and look and think. Because this part is just as important as, you know, all the other parts of making a piece of artwork. So you can see I've added a little bit more contrast into these two flowers because they're, you know, kind of up around her face. These flowers can start to be softer. They're not as important visually. And I was going to put the dots in, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm getting the sense that I shouldn't. And just leave her be. I feel like she's very close to being done. It's always the hardest part, right? When we're kind of at that point where we think, you know, we've pushed her enough, but you kind of question yourself and wonder, is it done? Is it not done? But I think she's done. I'm going to call her good. I may do other things to her later on, but for now she's going to hang out with me in the studio. And I was going to, you know, pump up the white parts of her hair, but I like that it's kind of soft. Yeah. All right, so that's kind of where I'm at with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this project and the whole theme of our inner garden and nurturing our creativity this month. It's been an absolute pleasure creating the content and sharing it with you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so honored that we get to work together and kind of go through each month together. So I hope you're having a great February, and I will see you in the next video.